There are moments in life when the ground beneath us shifts so suddenly that we no longer recognize our own feet. Trauma, PTSD, depression, anxiety, these are not failures of character. They are signals from an overwhelmed mind and body asking for attention, care, and a path back to safety. Today, we will walk through concrete, compassionate steps for taking care of your mental health and beginning to heal from these deep wounds. First, understand what you are facing. Trauma is an event or series of events that overwhelms your capacity to cope. PTSD is what can happen when trauma lingers. Flashbacks, hypervigilance, nightmares, avoidance. Depression can pull the color from your world, making even small tasks feel impossible. Anxiety turns the future into a field of threats. Naming these experiences matters. When you can put a word to what you feel, you create distance from it. That distance is where change can begin. Next, prioritize safety and stabilization. Before deep therapy or processing can safely occur, the nervous system needs to feel secure. Start with the basics: consistent sleep, nutritious food, and gentle movement. Create simple routines: regular wake and bedtimes, short walks, meals eaten without distraction. These routines anchor the day and signal to your brain that you can invest energy in healing. Practice grounding techniques. Notice 5 things you can see, 4 things you can touch, 3 sounds you can hear, 2 things you can smell, and 1 thing you can taste. These exercises pull attention back to the present and interrupt panic or dissociation. Find compassionate support. Healing from trauma rarely happens in isolation. A trained therapist, ideally one experienced in trauma-informed approaches, can guide the process safely. Therapies like cognitive behavioral therapy, EMDR, or somatic experiencing are evidence-based options that help reprocess traumatic memories and reduce symptoms. If professional help feels out of reach, peer support groups, crisis lines, or community mental health centers can be invaluable. Confiding in a trusted friend or family member can also reduce shame and isolation. Choose someone who listens without judgment. Learn to read your body's cues. Trauma and chronic stress imprint on the nervous system, often showing up as tightness, stomach upset, headaches, or a racing heart. Practices that reconnect mind and body are essential. Breathwork, progressive muscle relaxation, yoga, or gentle stretching. Breath is especially powerful slow. Diaphragmatic breathing activates the parasympathetic nervous system, calming the fight-or-flight response. Even a minute or 2 of slow breaths can lower anxiety and create a space for clearer thinking. Rebuild a sense of agency. Trauma often leaves people feeling powerless. Small, achievable goals restore control. Start with tiny tasks: a 10-minute walk, making your bed, sending a single message that prove you can influence your day. Track progress in small steps, not giant leaps. Celebrate these micro wins. Over time, they accumulate into renewed confidence and momentum. Practice compassionate self-talk. Depression and anxiety often come with a harsh inner critic. Replace "I'm weak" with "I'm doing the best I can under difficult circumstances." Notice the language you use with yourself, and when you hear cruelty, intentionally speak back with kindness. Journaling can help here. Write a letter to yourself from the perspective of a wise, caring friend. Set boundaries to protect your recovery. This may mean limiting exposure to triggering people, news, or situations that drain you. It may also involve saying no to obligations you cannot meet. Boundaries are not selfish. They are necessary for healing. Accept that progress is nonlinear. Healing from trauma, PTSD, depression, or anxiety is often a winding path with setbacks. Compassion and patience are essential companions. When symptoms resurface, treat them as information, not proof of failure. Return to grounding, support, and self-care practices. Finally, foster meaning and connection. Engage in activities that bring a sense of purpose. Creative expression, volunteering, or learning something new. Rebuilding relationships, even slowly, can heal the isolation that often accompanies these conditions. Healing is possible, but it often requires time, skillful support, and steady self-compassion. Name what you feel. Stabilize your body. Seek help. Reclaim small pieces of control. Speak kindly to yourself. And remember, asking for help is a courageous act. one that opens the door to a future where you can breathe more easily and live more fully. Make sure to subscribe for more mental health content.